Welcome back to session 12. This is the beginning of Act 2. For those of you who watched Act 1, our band of heroes has just destroyed a rather large and ugly zombie bugbear and a very fast, unnerving, zombie that looked like a tabaxi, and it probably was a tabaxi, but it was one of those fast-moving zombies, the kind of zombies that everybody loves to be scared of. So with that, we return to the adventure.
Okay. Ember in your hands is a spell book. Detect magic, disguise self, disrupt, undead, ray of frost, read magic, touch of fatigue, cause fear, chill touch, identify, mage armor, magic missile, ray of enfeeblement, command undead, magic mouth, scare, spectral hand, and touch of idiocy. Frederick, on the desk, as I said, there are just a myriad of projects that are half finished. However, it does appear that he was quite finished with a couple of things. Bunch of surgical procedures meant to enhance the potency of undead. Mostly just meandering scribbles of a mind that's descended into madness. Buried within the junk, you find a scroll of Animate Dead and a beaker holder that contains 4 6-inch tubes filled with different colored liquids. And a bunch of used, old-timey syringes.
Used?
Used.
Gross.
Yes.
Right.
So 2 of the 6 slots on the beaker holder are empty. The glass tubes are sealed at the top with a rubber sheath, and it looks like they are meant to be slotted into another device. There's a soupy liquid substance consisting of kind of goop in like a loose jello. Like the jello hasn't set yet. You have a milky blue, a deep red, sallow yellow, and white with black streaks. As you're looking at these beakers and the stuff, a movement will catch your eye in the beakers, and you're like, did something in there move? Could be a trick, but you're not sure. On the, there's a handwritten label on the beaker holder. NECROTURGENS. Necturgens.
Amber, we got some more fuel for the fire over here.
Okay.
Also, by rummaging through the desk, you find a letter
Tell me what to burn.
confirming that Smenk has asked Filge to come here. And they talk about getting together for dinner to talk about the contract.
I'll collect that. Along with the other papers and stuff on the desk.
Is there any date on that letter?
It was 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Did they perhaps have dinner downstairs?
Oh, gosh.
Ooh. Don't want to think about that.
So Smenk Smenk invited Filge, so presumably Filge has not had this set up here for all that long. Only a few weeks.
Someone's been
let's
set
check
up
out
here for a
these-
while. Unless he
let's check
brought
out these
those bodies
doors.
with him.
Oh,
That's
he may have.
entirely possible.
Well, yeah, I don't even want to think about it. Robin Graves and all that. Maybe that's what he was doing with the
If you
wagon,
have any
just going
ranks
around collecting
in,
people.
if you have any ranks in religion, raise your hand.
I do.
Frederick, go ahead and
Oh,
roll with advantage your perception.
I do as well.
Ooh,
Ember, roll with
Perception?
advantage on perception
or religion. Do you want me to roll my religion or my perception?
off of your religion.
Oh. 1-2
got a-
altogether.
I got a 16.
Frederick?
17 if it's perception.
20 altogether.
Frederick, you realize that the hide is actually golden fur, and you recognize this creature.
Ah.
Ah.
Ooh.
Do you remember the Island of Misfit Toys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Frederick, is that something you remember from your vision?
I don't think so, but
It's a Lamisu, and they're considered very good creatures.
Okay.
The fact that
Oh, and
Phil-
it's been killed?
and the fact that Filge is displaying its hide, it's kind of
well, the sea's not very good.
I mean, we already knew that.
The
Yeah.
the statue in the northwest corner.
yes, the one that says Filge at the
Yes.
base. Okay.
Does it what kind of humanoid does it depict?
It does depict a human. He is rather muscular, although not in a beefy sense, but he's very, shall we say, wiry and tone. He's dressed to the nines. Of course, he's got the wings, and he's got this smug look on his face.
The sword that you mentioned, is it a real sword or is it part of the statue?
It's part of the statue, yeah.
Okay. Well, he must think an awful lot of himself to have like angelic wings and a statue if this is supposed to be Filge.
Yeah.
Where did Regali go?
I was wondering
Oh,
that
she
too.
went. She went down to the first floor because she had them there cats, and she was concerned about them.
Okay, I'm going to call down the stairwell and say, hey, Regali, get up here. We're finding all kinds of weird things.
So meanwhile, downstairs,
Meanwhile,
I have taken the kittens back to the study room where we found the bag of holding.
Okay.
Does that door lock?
Yes, it does. But
I lock.
you'd have to use your thieves' picks and tools to lock it.
Oh no, my thieves' picks and tools are still stuck in that puzzle box. Okay, I'll just shut it. I'll slide like a door or a chair or something in front of it to.
To keep the kittens
Lock-
from getting out, all you have to do is
No.
close the door.
So she's in there with the kittens. She's just blocking anything from coming in the door.
Okay.
And then she's setting down the kittens and says, Yuka, 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 Paka ao Katapaka. Does a, on the cats.
Okay.
So that is a 22 Arcana check.
Okay. The black cat seems particularly naughty. The white cat is always trying to keep the black cat from getting into trouble. And the calico cat seems to do whatever it wants, whenever it wants. That's what you've noticed.
I like that one.
Now, there is a problem because in that tiny room that you're in, right?
Yep.
Something has joined you.
Oh, it happened.
You smell the unmistakable stench
Oh,
of
it happened. She's so far
something that's been funneled in from another dimension.
away. Oh, no.
Golly, why did you have to wander off alone?
So
Oh.
you are more than welcome to make an active perception check as you look around the room trying to figure out what the heck just appeared.
16.
Okay. You're pretty sure you're no longer alone with the kittens, although you can't see anything. Now you are currently blocking the door.
Mm-hmm. Hello?
How long has Regali been gone from
Pull
the
the
rest of
kittens
us?
closer to me.
The black kitten seems to be following some kind of strange presence around the room. The white kitten has decided to seek refuge by climbing up your leg. And the calico kitten is off looking for something to drop a couple Tootsie Rolls in.
I'm gonna watch where the black kitten is stalking.
And it does seem to be actually jumping at something that's moving. Now that you've noticed the black cat's movements, the thing reveals itself. You're in trouble, lady.
Yuka.
It's Yuka.
Oh, the cats.
I think there are bigger concerns at this point than the cat.
There are no bigger
cats.
concerns than the cats.
Wow, dude.
All right.
This appears before you, and it's got an evil glint in its eye. Although it does seem to be playing with the tiny cat, the black cat. The black cat's going for its tail, and this thing keeps swooping the tail out of the way just at the last second before the cat can jump on it.
That does not look like a tail you want to go for.
As
Maybe you
As-
could agree if you were a black cat.
as this thing turns off its invisibility, it says to you in a language that you do not understand, and but inside your head, you seem to be having a very harsh headache. The white cat has made it to your shoulders and is trying to hide in your hair. The black
Regali
cat,
has a lot of hair, so she is probably very effective. I think
The-
she gets an advantage on that check.
the black cat is still trying to catch this thing's tail. It's not very large. It's about the size of a full-grown house cat. So it continues to speak to you and point at your face. And it seems to be quite annoyed with you, although it doesn't seem to be attacking.
I'm sorry. I don't understand.
All right, so you speak common to it and it shouts back in common at you. Who do you think you are?
I'm just a bard.
Send me back.
I don't know.
I demand to be sent back.
I don't know how. I'm sorry.
It's painful here. It actually hurts to be here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come get this cat.
Pick up the cat.
In order to pick up the cat, you're going to have to move within 5 feet of this thing.
I'll do it.
Okay. He swipes his tail out of the way in a non-threatening manner as he backs away. He's on top of the desk now. His tail is flipping through pages, and his wings seem to be blowing air and dust. And he keeps demanding that you send him back.
I don't know how. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Then he asks you in common, do you think if I killed you, it would automatically send me back?
Unlikely.
Okay, now you're going to have to roll for initiative.
Oh no.
You got this.
Have
Well,
we
one-on-one
upstairs
fight.
heard this commotion as of yet?
Probably
I-
not. We haven't been very loud.
And she's got the door closed.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this fight.
Really?
I just wanted to know why the cats were scared of Orion.
I
Let's
was about to
see.
detect magic on them before I was like, where'd you go?
Because they know I'm a dog person.
All right, so he's in 23. What do you win?
Oh, I was 16.
Okay. A 9 does not hit you. The stinging tail whips by and you duck out of the way. And then he goes invisible again. Did you buy cats?
No, these are actually my Beanie Babies from when I was little.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't find the black ones, so I got my brother's old panther to
Oh, okay.
hand in.
I was impressed at how perfectly prepared you were for having these 3 cats with you.
Gotta have your props.
I hadn't thought to prepare them before the game. I just grabbed my slippers because my feet were cold, and then I was like, wait.
I feel disappointed in myself that I don't have a wooden spoon to use as a prop. But I do now
get you
have
one.
fire.
Yeah, how about that? Regali.
I Toads.
She's making sure she has her backup character ready.
Oh.
I'm going to
Speak for yourself, Kenny 2.0.
it's invisible, right?
Yes.
Too many of these spells require sight. I had put a chair in front of the door. So I am going to grab that chair. Okay, actually, no. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers. It needs to make a wisdom save, and I'll cast it at 2nd level.
I
Raquel
got
knows
a
how to deal with invisible things, doesn't she?
I got a 10.
Okay, then it works. So that is 15 damage, psychic damage.
How much?
15. I've cast it at second level, so I got an extra D4 or D10, D6.
You killed it.
What?
It
You're a monster.
turns visible, covers its ears, and starts to shake uncontrollably. And then it just flops down lifeless on the floor. And now the white cat is no longer afraid. And the black cat starts batting around the tail that's lifeless.
Okay. Guys. I pull the chair away from the door.
Okay.
Golly, are you okay? Are the cats okay?
I look around for the calico one.
Yeah, he found a place to do some business and did some business. So
Okay, I kick those under the desk so that they're not.
okay.
Scoop him up and come back upstairs.
I respect that one. He's got his priorities.
Oh, hey, where you been?
Hey, what's up?
There was a thing.
Kind of thing. Another zombie?
It had a tail and wings, and it could talk, and
What was it? A dragon?
Raven?
No.
A parrot?
no, it was about the size of a cat, and I think it was. Would I have to do a religion check to know what it is exactly, or?
Unless you have experience on other planes.
I do not.
Okay. Then it would be religion for this one.
Okay.
Let's see. Size of a cat. Got wings and tail.
That
Some
is
type of flying
a
monkey.
Still thinking Raven.
A big bat?
Nevermore.
Well, I figured she'd
13.
know what a bird was.
It's an imp.
It was an imp.
A pimp?
This guy's got
There are
demons in
pimps
too?
here?
No, it kept asking me to send it back, and I don't know. I don't know. I killed it.
What? Nice. What happened right before it started yelling at you?
Wait. Did you say a pimp or an imp?
Imp.
Oh, that makes more sense than a pimp. Wait.
I mean, I don't know what he gets up to in his professional life, but
Wait. Where did this imp come from?
Yeah.
I don't
What's
know.
going on?
Yeah. How did the imp get here, Regali?
What do you mean you don't know?
Who else?
I don't know.
Like, did it come through the front door? Did it come up through, like, where did it come from? So we can...
No, all of the doors were shut. I was just in the room, the office, and the black cat, the calico cat was seeing Man About a Horse, but the black cat was stalking something invisible, and then it became visible, and it was an imp, and it kept asking me to send it back.
Well, why was it asking... Wait, If it was
If it
asking you to
matters,
send it back, did you bring it?
Okay. At this point, for interested parties, for everyone except Regali, you may, of course, do an insight check to tell whether or not she's lying.
Ember got a 20. I already rolled it.
$23.
All right. So Frederick, and Ember both have an inkling that this isn't the entire truth. Now, what you do about it is entirely up to you. I just assume
I
Orion's
squinted
okay
at
with
her
it.
knowingly.
I rolled a 7, so I'm
So
not.
yeah, you're like, okay. Wow.
Wow.
That
Appeared out
kind
of
of stuff
nowhere.
must happen all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been really weird if it had been a pimp.
Yeah.
I think at
yeah.
this point, Ember's gonna do detect magic to see if she can pick up anything weird around.
Well, obviously, Frederick's sword is glowing. The cats are glowing.
Mm.
The magic bag of holding is glowing.
Do the pucks glow?
Yes, the pucks glow like a negative energy.
I imagine they're like black holes.
Yes. The rug does glow faintly,
Aw.
as does the broken, busted skull that keeps flopping. Other than that, there's those vials that were on the desk. Those are all glowing.
Ooh.
Interesting. Can I focus on the cats and get a read on what school of magic
Yes.
they're giving off?
Yes. Let me find it for you.
Did you know those cats are magic?
I wondered, but I completely forgot how to do detect magic skill. On a completely unrelated side note, I can now comprehend languages.
It's an equally useful skill in different situations.
Hooray, leveling up.
Indeed.
The School of Magic on the kittens is... no. Is missing from this. Why are you missing?
And I'll also mention that the rug is faintly magical, and so are the vials.
You're just cool standing on the rug?
I'm gonna not stand on this rug. I did not position myself.
School of Magic 4. Doesn't really say. Why doesn't it say? It should say. I'm going to say, and this is just a guess because yeah, I think it would be that. So, transmutation.
Interesting. I was thinking they might have been summoned, but transmutation suggests they were perhaps something else and then made into cats.
I've got an idea.
Wow.
I've got an idea on an unrelated topic at the moment. Hey, Regali, can you
What you thinking?
toss me that bag of holding?
Toss you the bag. Wait, no. What if it stops being a bag of holding?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay. Just trying to solve our combat issues.
I'm expecting that the bag will explode if we do that.
Like it'll suddenly no longer be holding these things magically and they'll all try to occupy the same space and it'll burst between.
Hey, okay, no problem. And then I'm going to have a look. Hey, look, there's a platinum piece. I'm going to go pick up the platinum piece that was on the thing's tongue and pocket that.
Ew!
You're going to pocket
And-
that?
Heck yeah. And then I'm going to
Ew.
go toss the guy's bed to see if there's anything in the bed.
Okay. Nothing, but it is remarkably clean.
Anything under the bed?
No, not under.
All right. Well, this guy thoroughly disgusts me, and I think we should continue upwards. And if we find this guy, we need to end him,
Agreed.
because what I have
Yeah.
seen in this observatory is grossing me out, and I don't even have Frederick's feelings towards the undead.
Hey, did we check these two other room, like closet rooms?
I don't think so. I would like to talk to the cats and ask them, hey, is this your guys' true form?
They don't speak your language.
Furbolgs are understood by animals.
If they were animals, they would probably understand you.
So the fact they don't understand me is very telling.
Ember, what did they say?
I can't understand animals normally, but normally they can understand me, and they don't seem to, which is weird. I don't think they're actual animals.
I'm gonna
You
walk.
cat?
I'm gonna walk towards them to see if the anti-magic field around me cancels
Whoa,
out.
no, no,
anything.
no, 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 no. You are not. You are not. My babies. I back up. State. No. No. Leave
What?
the kitties alone.
I'm not doing anything.
Back off. Back off.
All right,
They're
I'm gonna
not
hold.
cats.
I'm gonna say hold off a little bit, Orion. Can I perhaps try to sense motive on the cats?
You want to sense motive
I want to try to like figure
On a-
out.
on a
gee.
cat.
They're,
I feel
Oh,
like
that's the best thing I've
I
heard
think
all
we
night.
figured out that they're not actual cats.
everybody knows no cats. You can never discern the motive of a cat.
But they're not cats.
Let's-
I want
let's
to
do
figure out if
first,
they're
'cause I
like
wanna-
evil wizards polymorphed and spying on us.
No, they're babies.
Well, there's an easy way to figure that out. I just walk towards them and cancel
No!
out this. Well, have I
They
been
could al-
within? Have I
they
been
could
within
also
10
be-
feet?
No, you haven't yet.
They could be also be awesome friendly druids just trying to hang out with us.
We could also try speaking to them in a few different languages. I know a couple other ones, but
Or they could turn into socks and never be cats again, and that would be the saddest thing ever.
That would totally be sad. That's why I'm trying to figure out what their deal is before Ryan just untransforms them. With your new comprehend languages thing, can you talk to them?
It's written language. I checked.
oh,
Can we give them a sandbox and have them like write in it with their paws?
They would probably end up doing something else in the sandbox.
Can we understand that?
Like they
The
seem
Calico one already went, so he should be good.
Well, that doesn't mean he won't like to go again.
That's true.
I look at one and I just talk to it.
At what?
We know you're not a cat. If you can understand what I'm saying, raise your right paw.
And which one in particular are you looking at?
The white one.
All right. What is your charisma modifier?
1.
Okay. And they keep doing their cat things. Like they didn't even hear a word you said or even acknowledge the fact that you said anything. So
Okay. Can I try to intimidate them since I have intimidation?
sure, you could do that. Yeah.
All right. I will look at the white ones and listen, I know you're not a cat And if you can understand me, raise your right paw, or I'm going over there. And for whatever reason, you don't want me to. And
I take them and run downstairs because he's
my-
being a jerk to kittens.
My intimidation check is at 15.
Okay.
I run
and
very fast downstairs.
Ember, being a druid with good sense motive and animal hand, can she tell if they are intentionally ignoring Orion or not understanding?
do you have some kind of bonus when it comes to this?
I think he's just using animal handling.
Okay. It seems to you like they're acting just exactly like kittens. One thing gets their attention and then they're on to something else. The
Ryan,
white,
however, is acting exactly like a jerk.
the white one does seem to favor being close to or in and amongst the neck hairs of Regali. The black one seems to be more interested in exploring, and the calico one is licking itself. How about that?
Okay. All right. Well, they're not cats, but
You're not a good friend.
Both of these may be true.
But you will
Last time we
notice
try talking to
if
different
there's
languages and see what happens.
if there's anything reliable, is that whenever Orion moves, all three cats watch.
fine. You can call me a bad friend all you want, but if those things come back and bite you literally in the butt, then don't come crying to me.
Not the
I
butt.
was the friend trying to help. And with
Not the
that,
butt.
I'm going to stomp upstairs and see what's up there.
Okay.
I'm not even going to try to be stealthy because I'm ticked off.
Oh my gosh. This will be fun.
Oops. Sorry. Not
And that
sorry.
is how the three most evil wizards infiltrated our group.
Worth it. That's it.
Oh,
They're wizards,
gee.
it's worth it. I would rather be wrong and have them be wizards than be wrong and have us kill kittens.
All right.
They're not
what,
kittens.
What Orion and
Right
his
now they are.
what Orion and his three pucks see is a single chamber that dominates this observatory's entire upper floor. Light filters in through the wide slit in the roof, obviously bathing the center of the room with illumination. 4 large mirrors are set on the outside wall. They reflect light beams into a direct center of the room, a recessed operating theater accessible via 2 short set of stairs. The beams specifically target a blue-skinned humanoid figure splayed out on the operating table. Its chest is completely open and pinned back against the table with long metal needles. 2 long shelves cluttered with piles of papers, rotting organs, and instruments comprise the east and west extent of the operating theater. There are only a few inches lower than the chamber's outer floor. 4 metal and glass tanks, each easily large enough to hold a human, flank the short stairs leading to the operating theater. Each tank is full of a yellowish liquid streaked with rust. Indistinct, vaguely human silhouettes bob silently in this soapy liquid. As you reach the top of the stairs, you can see 2 skeletal minotaurs, each of them carrying a greatsword, and what is ostensibly Filge, the necromancer, standing there as he points to you, Orion, and says, "Kill them!"